with a late touchdown in the first half. This pass up in the air, and it falls safely on the turf. Pass intended for Flanders.
Yeah, 52, Isaac Simmons, the linebacker on the defense there.
Quick hitter, a little too high.
No, it wasn't Flanders. It was number 9. It was Chase Peasley.
No, that was one.
It was.
Are you talking about the defensively?
Yeah, Chase Peasley on the defense for Medomak Valley.
Flanders.
I had the wrong guy. I identified the wrong guy knocking the ball away. 3rd and 18. Tough spot here for the Hawks. You'd like to go to the running game, but it's kind of hard to do that.
Winterport is in that direction.
This far out.
Oh,
end around and a pass coming.
Oh, and the pass is going to Kokoska on the receiving end. He dives forward, going to be short of the first down. Let's see if we can keep up
This is
with
a couple
the ball.
it was a couple of handoffs before that, or pitches, but pretty nice throw there by Coulter. You see Kokoska wide open down there.
Coulter, great job just getting rid of that football. There were 2 Panthers in his grill.
I think that's Peasley there on the stop to prevent what might have been a touchdown. So now
huge play.
15 yards on the pass play, and now it's 4th and 3.
Hawks need this one, to say the least. Still have a quarter and a half left to go. They'd hate to give it over on downs here to the Panthers, down by 14.
He's trying to draw the offsides.
Yep.
Now the timeout is called. Almost got. I saw one of the defensive tackles flinch just a little bit, but didn't cross the plane. So Hermon takes his first timeout.
Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant. For home-style cooking and a friendly atmosphere, it's the Coach House. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at thecoachhouserestaurant.com. And we're also brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company for the best in landscaping supplies, and equipment, including snow blowers. Hate to say it, but it's true. It's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. Call 573-1201 or go to glenburnlandscape.com as we take a look at that Panther sideline. Ernie, they make the trip up from the mid-coast. So far, so good in this one against Hermon.
Indeed, living up to that number 1 seed. But we'll see what happens here. Big play coming up. 4th down and 3 from the 14. Hawks like to keep this drive alive. They've used more than 6.5 minutes of this 3rd quarter to get this close. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they scored after a timeout on a 4th down play in the first half. Here, they're looking for a first down at the very least.
They got it.
And they got the offsides. Oh, my goodness. Wow, second time the charm in this case.
Yep, took that extra step. You saw that in the middle of the defensive line for Medomak Valley. There it is again, and that's the one I think that got him. Might have been Woodbury there in the middle.
So 1st and goal now for the Hawks from about the 9-yard line, just inside the 10. Let's see what Johnny Kokoska and company can do. Can they make it a 1-score affair again? Well, they're going to their main man, and their main man is into the end zone. Touchdown, Gary Glidden. And the Hawks are back on the board, and we have ourselves a ball game. 20-12 now, Panthers on top.
Yeah, great blocking here as Glidden virtually untouched en route to the end zone. Had to take a little cutback step there in the middle of it, but really blocking the dominant element of that play as Glidden scores from 9 yards out, and we're back to a one-possession game.
Well, 6.5 quarters basically on Friday Night Football in the last 2 weeks, Ernie, and Mr. Glidden with 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for the stat sheet. You see him at
ratio.
The top of the list.
Oh, good look here. As the Hawks are going for 2, you see the scoreboard in the background and the crowd on the berm. Here's Glidden. He's in. 2 points added to the Hawk total, and now it's just a 6-point deficit for Hermon.
Yeah, Glidden off right. 33 with a big block there for the Hawks to set it up. That's Alex Smith, the all-conference fullback, leading the way for the all-conference tailback, and We're back to a 6-point game.
20-14, all kinds of time left. 5:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Well, we have a moment here. Let's take a look at the school profiles. And here's Hermon High School, Ernie, a place familiar to us.
Indeed. 523 the enrollment, and rising every week, according to Athletic Director Rick Sinclair, Brian Walsh, the principal, and Micah Grant, the superintendent of schools.
And Medomak Valley High School, good.
Yep, 546. Linda Pease, the principal. Matthew Lash, the longtime athletic director down in Waldoboro, and Steve Nolan, superintendent of schools. I think that's SAD 40.
You do know your SADs.
No, I do.
And your nicknames. No mascots here tonight, though.
No. That's the next
I'm disappointed.
evolution of high school sports in Maine is the resurgence of the mascot.
Yes.
Right now, the Bucksport Golden Buck is the number one in our hearts.
This one fielded cleanly after the kickoff by Jelks. And the Medomak Valley Panthers are going to have pretty good field position to start things here in their first possession of the second half.
And I'm not sure what it means, but I think I'm feeling the breeze just a little bit more right now than I have. It's just a weather fact of life at this point. Don't know that it means anything, but I've been told that it might.
So is this the aftermath of Nicole, or is that coming later?
No, I believe it is. It was quick to move up the coast once it got inland.
Panthers taking over. And no surprise, they go to Staples, but he is stopped. And we got a flag coming in late. Ooh,
yeah,
hit a Hermon Hawk right on the back.
Looks like, well, we'll see.
It's pretty much after the play had stopped.
Yeah, it's a dead ball foul, personal foul against the Hawks. I saw, I think it was Gabe Lash, kind of celebrating when he saw the flag come out. He had a better view of it than we did. And it's going to go as 15 yards from the spot of the foul and a first down for Medomak Valley, and that's just what the doctor ordered for them, but not what Hermon wanted after narrowing the gap.
All the way to the Hermon 45-yard line.
1 yard gain on the run, 15 yards on the penalty.
Now the flag came flying in, and it hit number 66, Jacob Merzen, right on the back. Here's Simmons looking downfield.
Oh, he's open.
And wide open and cruising in for the touchdown is going to be Blake Morrison, the senior. Well, Medomak Valley, who's been running the football play after play after play. It's been Staples and a little dash of Peasley, and all of a sudden they go up top for 6.
No fake at all, just a straight drop back by Simmons, and Blake Morrison wide open, 10 yards behind the nearest defender. That was, I guess when you run the ball the first 35 or 36 times in the game, that sets up a pass.
The element of surprise, you're saying?
They certainly took advantage. That's how you answer.
Extra point is no good.
No good.
So, Hawks score on their first possession of half number 2, but they cannot keep the Panthers at bay. Personal foul helped the Medomak Valley cause, but a 45-yard touchdown pass from Simmons to Morrison, and the Panthers are back on the board.
Yeah, Wyatt Simmons. There's several Simmons on the roster.
Yes, there are. I should have.
Including
5 Simmons.
Including 2 Wyatt Simmons.
I know.
Number 9, number 11,
and number
Wyatt
12.
Simmons is a quarterback, is freshman, and then another Wyatt Simmons, the older Wyatt Simmons, is the starting quarterback who just threw that touchdown pass.
Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store in Glenburn. Groceries, gas, great food to go. Tossie's has it all. 1492 Pushaw Road in Glenburn and at tossiescheckout.com. And we're also brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill at 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Enjoy half-price appetizers weekdays 4 to 7 and all-day football Sunday. For takeout, call 947-5000 or go to unos.com. Line drive kick coming to the near side. Glidden is back there trying to track it down. And
I think he bobbled it or touched it at least, and then it went out of bounds. But because he touched it, here it is. Because he touched it right there.
Oh.
It goes out of bounds inside the 10-yard line at about the 9. So,
wow, the pendulum has swung back once again in this ball game and in the favor of Medomak Valley. Long field here for the Hawks. Going to spot it at the 10-yard line. It was like he kind of had one eye looking at the coverage, what was coming at him, and he was also trying to collect the football at the same time and never could quite get the mitts secured around that football, and it goes out of bounds. And let's see what the Hawks can do. They've proven to us, Ernie, they can go this distance. This is a pretty good start. Glidden, all kinds of running room. He is up to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, watch this. And again, not much in the way of contact there. 71 with a nice block. 71 is...
Dow took out 2.
Yes, Dow took out 2, 77, and Ashton Hermon also. So they pretty much cleaned out the defensive front there. Went for a big gain, ball out near the 30-yard line at the 29, so gain of 19 for Glidden.
Yeah, the highest helmet in that hull right there belongs to Jacob Dow.
Yes, indeed it does.
77 in white here tonight. And he made a couple of Panthers look like bowling pins there, Ernie.
67 yards rushing for Glidden at this point.
Kokoska from the shotgun. That's Coulter on the move. He gets the handoff. He's got some room around that right side. Here goes Coulter. He's got the first down. Almost gets to midfield. They'll spot it at the 47-yard line of Hermon.
Yeah, there was a block here. I don't know if we'll get to see it from this angle, but let's take a look at it. Block just downfield. Right there, bam, 21 for Hermon. Gary Glidden with the big block. I think it might have been on Staples. It was.
It was. Woo.
Put him right down, and there is
all-conference players
and
clashing.
And there is Coulter going right behind the vacant spot there. Out to the 47. That's 18 yards on that play to match Coulter's number.
Old Bud, and he's not old. He's just a
sophomore.
But he's got quick acceleration.
He really does. And no fear. Kind of tell that in the way he runs.
Back to Glidden. Gary, after the tremendous block, will pick up about 3 yards, take it out to midfield. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for Hermon, trying to pull off the comeback. They're down by 12. 15 minutes left to go in the ball game. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Comfort Shoes and More in Newport. They feature athletic, casual, dress, and work shoes in many styles from the leading manufacturers. Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, and at comfortshoesandmore.com. Kokoska and Glidden in the backfield. Here's that play to Coulter again, and this time Medomak Valley does a much better job in sniffing that one out and stopping Coulter after about a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, that counter play was the one that went for the touchdown that was called back because of the holding penalty, and that time, as you mentioned, better job by Medomak Valley of limiting that to just 2 yards on the play.
Going to be 3rd down and 5 from the Medomak Valley 48-yard line. Snap is good. Kokoska rolling to the near side, throws across his body. I think the pass was deflected. Medomak picks it off. He's heading the other way. He'll be knocked out of bounds. And there's your first turnover of the ball game, and it goes to the Panthers.
Yeah, let's see if the ball was tipped here.
It was.
As tough throw, rolling to your left and then throwing off the right, and then right there. We'll have to give that a check again, but
I want to say 38. I think it was
at the 41 with the interception. Indeed, it is 38. You have that, and then the interception and the return, and
Ryan Snell.
Yeah, look at him. He's in on the tackle there on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Big play there by the Medomak Valley Panthers. And not seeing, and I think there's an injury of sorts on Medomak Valley, perhaps. We have the Panthers on the kneeling.
As Jelks, second time
Is
they've had
Jelks
to
for
pick him
Hermon.
up off the turf here tonight. He's in some pain. And
Probably got blocked on the return. A lot of times those on the spontaneous play of an interception return, there's a lot of stuff that is not necessarily planned, but just happens. But he's walking off, well, somewhat under his own power.
no, Hermon had it in Medomak Valley territory, but they turn it over, and now the Panthers offense back out there. They'll start things at the Hawk 42. Friday Night Football brought to you by The Corner Store, located at 575 Hammond Street in Bangor. The Corner Store with all of your convenience store needs and an awesome deli. Don't forget the Saturday special. All cold sandwiches in the deli are buy one, get one half off. Like The Corner Store on Facebook. Simmons under center, turns, hands to Staples. Staples is dropped after about a 1-yard gain. Nice defensive play there and tackled by Caden Patton, the junior. Second down and 9 for the Panthers. They're happy to probably now, Ernie, keep that ball on the ground after the 45-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, I think you may have
Brought
seen the
Panther fans to their feet.
pass of the night, unless they need it.
They're hoping they don't need it. Meanwhile, the Hermon defense trying to get that football back. And we got a whistle and a flag.
Probably delay a game. It's coming from the back judge, so.
That's the second time that Mountain Valley has pushed it to the limits. This time maybe over the limit. They got a timeout before the
Okay, they called the timeout.
No, they got the timeout in before the penalty. Another Bangor window shade timeout here on Friday Night Football. Thanks for joining us here on Ticket TV. This is our final fall broadcast. We'll be off for a few weeks, but we'll be gearing up for the gymnasiums, Ernie, as our winter schedule gets underway on Friday, December 9th.
Be here before you know it. A couple weeks will be Thanksgiving, and a couple weeks after that we'll be playing round ball.
Yeah. High school basketball on Ticket TV. We'll have at least 60 contests for you this winter. And after our streaming at 929theticket.com and on your ticket app. You got to get your ticket app. And we'll head to tourney time. That'll be here before you know it.
Oh, boy.
We'll do 50 games on the radio after that.
Well, maybe it won't snow between now and then.
That would be nice. I would take that. Staples gets the call, runs into some Hawks. A flag comes flying in. Strong-armed.
Red Sox got to sign him for the bullpen.
Holy cow. He's either, I don't know if it's the aerodynamics of his flag.
Well, that was into the wind. You got a big rock in there somewhere.
It's like a laser.
His Staples gets bottled up there at the line of scrimmage.
Uh-oh. I just felt something.
I felt it too.
Oh, boy.
Max Hopkins in on the tackle, felt the drop of rain.
We'll have Alex Mooney at the ready. If things pick up, we'll grab that tarp we have strategically positioned in front of us. We are broadcasting out in the elements here, and we can look at the lights here at Hampden Academy and see the precipitation following. Here's our Ticket TV crew tonight. Ernie Clark, my broadcast partner, Nate Bailey, directing, Alex Mooney on the scoreboard, Matt Cunha, Trinity Plord, and MJ Whitcomb, our camera crew. This is Peasley, and he heads down the sideline, and he's going to be run out of bounds, but after a big gainer there for the Panthers.
5-yard face mask penalty on Hermon preceded this play, but good speed by Peasley. Getting to the corner and down the sideline inside.
Yeah, he's.
I think we
been
may have a
impressive.
penalty, though. It's going to be called back. Kind of hard to see, but what are you going to do? Hold on, Medomak Valley is going to erase that play.
As you can see, we're nearing the end of the third quarter. Dean's detailing post-game show will follow the game. be 2nd down and 10. Those lights always make it look worse than it is.
Right.
It definitely is. It's a light precipitation right now, but
I just noticed that it seems like there's more penalty flags as the rain approaches. I don't know what the relationship is there, but
that's not necessarily
the end of the third
combination we want to see.
No.
All right, that'll do it for quarter number 3. At the end of 3 here at Hampden Academy in the Class C North Final. The Big 11 Conference Final is the Panthers of Medomak Valley 26, the Hawks of Hermon 14. This is Friday Night Football on Ticket TV.
In the blink of an eye, dress up becomes curtain call. We don't want you to miss a thing. For personal professional service and a selection of styles like no other, bring your prescription to Mainly Eyes inside Bangor Mall. You'll see the difference at Mainly Eyes.
You don't have to worry about gas prices with the new Kia from Van Sickle. Choose from the affordable 2022 Kia Forte EPA at 39 miles per gallon or the Kia Niro Hybrid EPA rated at 53 mpg. The new all-wheel drive Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid EPA rated at 79 mpge. Or check out the stunning all-new all-wheel drive 2023 Kia Sportage and get the peace of mind that comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
Back here at Hampden Academy, first play of quarter number 4, Ernie.
Was Chase Peasley around right end for a gain from the 42 to the 37, 5 yards on that play.
And much like they do at Fenway Park.
Oh, the tarp is coming out?
The tarp is coming out. It's the grounds crew. Grounds crew is coming out, and we're going to get the expensive stuff protected here. And we're going to put our director, Nate Bailey, under the tarp to protect him.
Flag on the play as the play does not get started. Probably would be a false start against the Panthers.
It'll be 3rd down and 10. Yeah, I pulled up my little weather app here looking for the radar, and there's a lot of green on the doorstep, and doesn't look like it's going to stop for a while.
Good to know I've been keeping my stance with a pen.
You tell me if you want to watch the monitor, or
well.
Let's go. Yeah, she's starting to come down. You can see in the background. She's coming down pretty good. Here's Staples, I believe, with the carry. Slams it down to the 40. You pick up a couple on that play. Now, why couldn't Nicole just wait another hour? We'd have been all set. Ball at the 40 here for the Panthers.
4th down and 8.
Looks like they're gonna.
Looks like they're in punt formation. This will be the first punt of the night, I believe.
You're right.
By either team.
Coulter back to receive.
I think they'll try to kick it out of bounds here. No.
Nope.
Oh, I had
Whoa.
to. Oh.
Pressure coming. Line drive kick heading towards the end zone, and it will sneak into the end zone. Touchback, and Hermon will take over with 9:59 on the clock.
Pretty good effort there by the punter to escape a tackle or a block, and
yeah, it was Glidden in on the pressure.
Yeah, tried to aim it for the corner, but it bounced back toward the middles. But they'll settle for forcing Hermon to go 80 yards to get this back to a one-possession game.
See, some of the crowd brought their canopies.
Well, Medomak Valley brought a canopy,
they did.
Courtesy of the cross-country team at Medomak Valley High School. to use, but there's not too many people using it, to be perfectly honest with you, at this point. Because they're just tougher than us as football guys.
Well, we were here, I don't know, probably 4 years ago
Yeah.
now. For
Yeah.
Class D. It was Dexter and Bucksport, I believe. Or maybe it was Dexter and C in the last few years?
I don't think so. I don't think so, no.
I actually ran into the replay the other night, but shortly after that game ended, we had horizontal snow.
Yeah, I remember that night.
We did have a canopy that night, and it almost ended up in Orrington. 9:25 left to go. Good look from behind our Medomak Valley defense. Kokoska rolling to his right, but then it coming on and also in on the play. Number 55 for Medomak Valley.
Yeah, Bedednik also in on it, the sack. And you said 55?
Yes.
Yeah, let's find that one. Give him credit.
Marshall
That's Marshall Addy, who's been active on both sides of the line of scrimmage tonight. Got there at about the same time. First sack of the night. Back to the 18, loss of 7.
Again, Medomak Valley won the other meeting between these two teams. Final game of the regular season, 14-12 was the final score in that one. Panther fans urging on their defense. Kokoska looking for a man downfield, has one. Pass is caught by number 22.
Max Hoskin?
Yeah,
Hopkins, excuse me.
Good job here by Kokoska throwing on the run. Accurate toss, open receiver. Hopkins spun and dove up to the 37. There is a flag on the play. And
Gain of 19. It was 3rd and 12. We'll see if that stands up.
Porter Gahagan.
It looks like an illegal receiver downfield against the Hawks. So that play will not count.
Porter Gahagan has done it all here.
Oh,
tonight,
boy, he's been.
including officiating.
So, well, you know, never enough of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
What are we doing?
we're being crafty here. We're trying to give ourselves a little.
Well,
It's not enough.
I like the engineering.
Not enough.
effort. Oh, and we got duct tape.
Okay,
Whenever there's duct tape, you got a chance.
you do. Just put it on my head. Let's see where we are. Ball's back to the 13 after the penalty. That's a big penalty there.
And now the Panther fans are stomping. Kokoska feeling the pressure.
Oh, sacked
and
again.
He's going to be dropped.
Let's see who we have. Guess who? Gahagan, right in the middle of it,
Yeah.
42.
He's been flexing all night.
Nobody open. 57, Xavier Woodbury comes in there. 38.
It's the old saying about blood in the water.
Yeah. Tucker Hogerson also in there. Has 2 sacks in the last 3 plays after, well, because he didn't try to throw the ball much.
Fourth and 21 at the 9.
I mean, he does have the option to punt, but
He's going to sling it downfield and almost picked off.
knocked away.
Hermon's going to turn it over on downs. 22.
Yeah, 22 for the Panthers.
Aaron Reed, junior
linebacker. Nice job there. Because you could anticipate the pass, so you're watching the quarterback. And that's going to give Medomak Valley great field position.
I was in a hardware store earlier today. Actually, I was in an auto parts store earlier today. In there to get something else, and I just turned and looked in the corner of the store, and I saw tarps.
No.
I saw a 10 by 12, and I said, you know what?
You bought one?
One of the best decisions we are.
Oh, this is it.
You're
Okay.
holding it. That is number 3 on the carry, Liam Wilson.
Yeah.
Junior.
He's playing at the quarterback position, actually. Took a direct snap.
Yep. junior quarterback.
Ball's at the 6. Gain of 3.
Second and goal here for Medomak Valley. Trying to punch one in here, and that will put them in a very good position. Already in a good position. That'll put them in a great position. That's Wilson straight ahead.
It's like the Wildcat offense, actually.
Yeah.
He's just taking the snap and going.
See the Greenway Equipment Sales replay.
Yeah, Staples is actually lined up outside.
Yeah. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Black Fly Coffee Company, serving the best coffee in the area. Located on Route 1A in Holden, drive-through and mobile ordering available. Open 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check them out at blackflycoffee.com. And we're also brought to you by Smith & Lane Pressure Washing. Want to revitalize your property? Smith & Lane Pressure Washing is a great place to start. They specialize in vinyl, decks, and concrete. For more information, go to smithandlanepressurewashing.com. Wilson again, the quarterback. Gehagen in the backfield with him, and Wilson will take it in himself. Touchdown, Panthers.
2 yards on the run. 3 plays, 9 yards after Hermon came up empty on 4th down, and starting to celebrate here a little bit. Panthers, both these schools seeking their first regional championship in high school football.
And a ton of work has gone into each program, a lot of building blocks along the way. Some fits and starts, and there's our man with the Medomak Valley flag.
No pride there. Liam Wilson, 3 carries, 9 yards, and a score.
And the extra point is good. And that makes it 33-14 with just about a half of a quarter left to go. Our broadcast of Friday Night Football brought to you by Hildreth Street Auto. They are a full-service automotive garage where they pride themselves with integrity and honesty. They also sell quality, affordable used cars. Call 217-6151 or go to hildrethstreetauto.com.
Got a few finals, high school football-wise. 7 games tonight. Skowhegan in Class B North defeated Falmouth 28-20. Oxford Hills in Class A defeated Bonnie Eagle 36-0. Class D, Foxcroft Academy defeated Winthrop 32-0. Other games still ongoing. They started from 4 o'clock to 7.
Kickoff hits at the 25, picked up there by Gary Glidden. Started up the middle, now veers left. Gets around one would-be tackler and takes it out near midfield. Hawks will take over with 5:48 on the clock.
Good field position.
Let's take a look at the annual awards in the Big 11 Conference.
Yeah, Aiden Sargent of Oceanside, junior, linebacker and running back, 1,500 yards rushing during the season. The player of the year, lineman of the year, Hunter Kenna of Hermon and Tim Lessa of Winslow, assistant coach of the year. That's a split between Ryan Robinson of Nokomis, Ryan Grindle of Hamden, and the head coach of the year, Sam Weiss, the first-year head coach at Oceanside.
Congrats to those award winners. There's Johnny Kokoska looking downfield. Flag is down. Kokoska across midfield, and he'll be run out of bounds inside the 45-yard line, but that one may be coming back. Get the call from the official here.
I'm starting to believe in this. As it rains harder, there's more flags.
And it is a hold against the Hawks. That'll set them back. And Porter Gehagen, also a cheerleader.
Yes.
He's doing it all.
He plays, I'm sure he plays special teams. He plays offense, he plays defense, and he plays in team support. That's. I wonder how Belichick would describe that of his players. Because he always talks about offense, defense, and special teams.
All 3 phases.
Yeah, it's actually 4.
In this case, 4 or 5.
Come to Porter Gehagen.
Are you or someone you know looking for a free education and training? Then stop looking and check out your opportunities today at Team Maine Job Corps at jobcorps.gov. Johnny Kokoska looking downfield, puts it up there, 50-50 ball, knocked free.
Nice defense there. 21 for Medomak Valley. Ethan Wood, he's been on a couple of plays like that. Of course, Medomak Valley knows that Hermon must pass. They don't have the luxury of time to run the football, so it sort of takes Gary Glidden out of the game at this point, but particularly as what is it, 24 points. I guess technically it's a 3-possession game, but it's 3-8.
Clock stopped with the incomplete pass, 5:34. Most of the fans are hanging in despite the rain. You've got the that one is picked off.
Oh!
Defensive line, that's Gahagan. And he's down to the 15-yard line. Yeah, right on cue, the sophomore.
Tell you what, he's having a game. Got one hand on it. Just got it before it hit the ground.
Coulter with the tackle, and you see Ryan Snell in the lower part of your screen there pumping his fist.
Yeah, he's pumping his fist. Porter Gahagan just wants to play football here.
Medomak Valley is going to be heading to a state championship football game. (33-14), 5:26. Simmons back in at quarterback. Gahagan the fullback. He gets the handoff, or
Staples
got the handoff.
That was just Staples' third carry of the second half. He had 145 yards on 29 carries in the first half. Here in the second half, just the way the game has turned out, 3 carries for 8 yards, but haven't needed them as Peasley has come in and had some good runs, and then the Panthers capitalized on field position as well.
4.5 left to go. Simmons.
Yeah, he's waiting for the back judge to signal. Going to use as much of this clock as he can.
Yep. Staples. Ahead for about 4 yards.
It's going to be close to a first down there at the 6.
(33-14). What's the story in the South, Ernie, in Class C?
Well, it's going to be a hard challenge for either of these teams. It's Levitt hosting Cape Elizabeth tomorrow at 7 at Lewiston High School. Levitt, one of 2 undefeated teams in the state, along with Oxford Hills from Class A. Cape Elizabeth, the defending state champion. They played earlier this season. It was a 1-point game, Levitt winning. Cape Elizabeth defeated Levitt in the South Final last year, 25-23, scoring on the last play of the game, and then went on to defeat Winslow 53-8 in the state championship game. Oh, nice play there.
That's Alex Smith. Yep. And Smith darting through the line there. Textbook tackle on Staples. Second and goal here for Medomak. We got a time. Nope. Just look at the sideline there. I'm looking under the tarp and over the tarp.
Yeah. Fans had a good view of the rain underneath that light there moments ago. We're not lying.
Yep. We almost escaped. Close, but still outside the end zone is Staples.
Yeah, there's your rain.
See. Wow.
And there's Staples. Getting close.
Friday Night Football brought to you by the Height family of dealerships. They are proud to serve Central and Western Maine, not only providing you with your next vehicle, but by exceeding expectations and forging connections with their customers and their community, celebrating 111 years at the Height family of dealerships.
Third and goal just inside the 2 here. And that clock run down under 2 minutes. Watch the back judge there. There he goes, signals. Now he's counting down the final 5 seconds before the delay of game would come into play.
And Staples has scored another touchdown for the Medomak Valley Panthers. And there are the Panther fans down in front of us, liking what they see here at Hamden Academy tonight.
Yeah, just a wrong by the Panthers. Frustrated a year ago when they lost as the number 1 seed to Hermon in the regional semifinals, leaving no doubt here tonight. They are Staples' third rushing touch of the year. And now the extra point kick.
Yep. Here lead the football brought to you by Autumn of Life Home Care. Autumn of Life is looking for part-time and full-time PSS CNA candidates, flexible schedules, competitive pay. Sign 217-60-20.com. Our broadcast tonight also brought to you by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experience with electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet engineering challenges or
today, Jim, but I have my here. Yeah, and I all that with plastic today.
Well,
so rather than 21 more, it's now dry until next summer.
Always looking.
Heck, I could sell the wood for quite a bit these days.
Yeah. Glidden picks it up inside the 10. Gary heading outside.
Get there.
One man to beat, and he's going to check. And he flags down into the zone.
Going, to be honest with you. Although they couldn't catch him either. He's right. Yards. Turns to just line. Hermon gets
frustrated by the score, but good penetration there by their defense.
Third tackle, last chance. And Wood prevent.
This has been Maine's leader. 70 review. We're also brought by North drivingschool.com.
Pretty good speed, 13 on that 91. Straight up sideline. Well, you know what you need to do with this tarp is just put a couple little eye holes.
See our eyeballs on the other side.
I could easily wear this if I could be outside.
Goodness for our monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting wet, but most importantly, the equipment, for the most part, is staying dry.
Yeah, and my stats, I'm able to largely complete those without incident here, as the paper only gets wet at the bottom. We have another kickoff coming up here.
Yep, keep the moisture on the other side.
Oh, I thought you were doing that on purpose.
And that ball, did it go out of bounds on the kick?
Might have been touched first. That would prevent the
Penalty?
yeah. Don't see a flag.
All right, so Medomak Valley will start there. They're going to be the North champion.
Yeah, they should just a couple of kneel downs and clock will run out. 3 probably. 1:14 to go.
Yeah, it's been a great fall season of soccer and football. I put together a couple of packages, highlight packages of our top 10s in each sport. Again, while we gear up for the high school basketball season coming up. There's one rushing play. That's going to take us inside 1 minute left.
Peasley on that one. Picks up 5. Well, we'll see who if that is. Kind of hard to tell sometimes between 8 and 9.
Looks like they might take a knee on this play.
Yeah.
And it should be the final play as the two teams start shaking hands. But tonight...
Oh, and the old bath goes to Ryan Snell and one of his assistants there. The assistant made the mistake of getting too close to the head coach.
He'll rethink that quick hug.
In case he didn't know it was raining, now he does.
Now they're already wet.
They're hugging there, and they waited for the hug.
Wow.
Good timing by the Gatorade crew. That's how you do it.
No, here's the aftermath right there. And a very wet head coach and assistant coach. But the Medomak Valley Panthers are champions of the North here in 2022, and they'll advance on to the state championship game next weekend as they defeat the Hermon Hawks by a final of 40-20. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the Dean's Detailing postgame show. That's up next. This is Friday Night Football on Ticket TV.
The Dream First Community Debit Card.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
I'm Phil Levesque, president of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963. We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to business.
Why is the Coach House Restaurant the best family restaurant around? Is it because of the fine home-cooked meals for the family? Is it because of the delicious homemade desserts? Is it because of the full bar or the spacious Coach House banquet room that you can reserve for holiday parties? Is it because of the large menu of tasty offerings for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? The Coach House restaurant is the best family restaurant around because of all of these things. See for yourself at 457 Wilson Street Brewer. You can eat in or take out.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales keeps your John Deere running year-round with convenient mobile maintenance service. We service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard in our specialty-equipped truck with no mess in your driveway. Our 14-point checkup will keep your John Deere running smoothly. We'll even change attachments for you. Call the Smith Brothers today to schedule expert service right at your door. With 2 trucks now on the road to serve you better.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
Uno's is the place to be this fall for great food, spectacular drink specials, and ice cold craft beer. Come enjoy half-price appetizers along with $3 Bud Light and Coors Light. Don't feel like cooking tonight? Get Uno's delivered with DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. And new at Uno's, schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria for more details in Bangor at 725 Stillwater Avenue. Call and place your order at 947-5000 or go to unos.com.
Whether you want to get back to work, back to sports, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help you achieve your goals. With a new location in Bangor, County Physical Therapy brings a 30-year history of high-performance, outcome-based rehab to the Great Skates Plaza at 82 Sylvan Road. And with priority scheduling, you get seen in days, not weeks. Remember, it's your choice. Make the best choice. County Physical Therapy, now in Bangor. Call them today at 401-4324 or visit them online at countypt.com.
We can go into a room and have absolutely nothing in there, nothing on the windows, no color, no character, no tone to a room.
That's, I think, where we're strongest, is being able to help someone envision what's going to go in that window.
And we leave, it's totally transformed into something that the customer wants it to be. We've often been told we make a room look better just by leaving it.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me. To keep roads, schools, and storefronts open. Making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekends with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Hampden Academy, and welcome to the Dean's Detailing post-game show after Medomak Valley here tonight in the Class C North Final defeated the Hermon Hawks by a score of 40-20. So the Panthers move on to the state championship game against either Leavitt or Cape Elizabeth. And for the Hermon Hawks, another outstanding season as they get to the regional final. They were looking for their first regional championship. Came up a little short here tonight. But the Hawks, based upon their roster and what they've done over the last several years, Ernie, we can expect them back in the thick of things next year.
Yeah, just 7 seniors, but and very important seniors, some of those. I think of Jacob Dow and Gary Glidden, and I think Johnny Kokoska is senior as well, the quarterback. So, but there are such numbers in the program that they will be able to regroup and be right back in the thick of the competition here come 2023.
Yeah, just so we can catch some of the fun and festivities here at Hampden Academy. Let's go to our player of the game here instead of our post-game highlights. We'll get the highlights here very shortly. But Ernie, Who is your player of the game here tonight for this one?
Well, the logical choice, I suppose, is Hayden Staples. 3 touchdowns and 163 yards. But if I'm wrong, just correct me. I have a feel here for Mr. Gahagan, Porter Gahagan, who was all over the field tonight. He was the lead blocker for many of Staples' runs. Had a pass interception and was hitting big time on defense, just all over the field tonight. And I don't know that it would be classified as an unsung performance, but certainly he made his presence felt in all phases of the game, as we found out, including team support, Jim.
Yes, officiating,
yes,
rooting on the team and special teams.
I'm going to go that route tonight. I mean, I'm sure Hayden has been honored before. I hope he has, at least, because he had a heck of a game behind that offensive line. But I'm going to give Porter Gahagan the nod tonight.
Player of the game brought to you by Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Now let's get to those post-game highlights as the Panthers celebrate their regional championship. Post-game highlights brought to you by Chase's Restaurant and Hideaway Lounge.
Yeah, here's Hermon with Gary Glidden into the end zone. That was what Staples did all night. He seemed to run into the pile and push the pile forward, and then got open spaces occasionally. 34 carries, 163 yards. That's not a huge average, but it's just steady 5- and 6-yard gains, as you see. Another touchdown by Glidden, and then the 2-point conversion here.
That was their first possession of the second half, made it a 1-score game.
20-14 at that point. And here, again, after 39 consecutive runs, we'll go to the air. And Simmons to Blake Morrison, 45 yards, and that was the immediate answer to that touchdown coming out of halftime by Medomak Valley. And so much for momentum there as the Panthers picked it back up. That time the kickoff went out of bounds off Glidden's hands to force them to start from the 10-yard line. But Glidden said, "What me worry? I'm just going to gain it on the ground instead." Here's a handoff to Bud Coulter. Gets around the corner very quick, picking up yardage quickly as they move the ball to midfield. That ball is tipped there and intercepted by Gatlin Badenek, who also had a big game in the secondary for Medomak Valley, coming up from the secondary to help out on the run defense. Here's Medomak Valley knowing that Hermon had to pass. Here's a couple of sacks and a three-play sequence for the Medomak Valley defense. And here comes Liam Wilson running the Wildcat offense. There, 3 carries for 9 yards after Medomak Valley took over possession. The 9 yards good for a touchdown. And
celebration was on.
Celebration was indeed on. Here's Kokoska again. Interception. There's my man Gahagan. Good hands there to make the interception. Run it back deep, and then Hayden Staples one last time, his 3rd touchdown of the night. But not to be outdone, at least in terms of the end of the game. Final game of his high school career is Gary Glidden, 91 yards up the left sideline to the end zone for the kickoff return in the Hawks' final touchdown. And now we get a little, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you see the Gatorade bucket.
Yep.
And if Ryan Snell and his assistant wasn't wet before then, they are now.
But they don't care.
They absolutely don't care. They hope it happens again next week, to be honest with you.
All right, in your final 40-20, Medomak Valley winning the championship here in the North. Ernie, got a couple of quick scores you can pull out of your brain?
Well, I just remember some of the earlier finals they had. Foxcroft Academy 32, Winthrop nothing. That's a Class D semifinal. So Foxcroft will play in the Class D state game next Saturday at Cameron Stadium in Bangor. I'm looking here as we speak. Bonnie Eagle and Thornton Academy win big in Class A to set up. I'm sorry, not Bonnie Eagle. Oxford Hills and Thornton Academies win easily in Class A, and that sets up their showdown next week for the state championship game. Skowhegan won the Class B North title, defeating a pretty game Falmouth Club 28-20. And let's see if we have anything else here while we've got a moment.
While you're looking up, I'll remind folks, weekdays on Maine Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. It is the morning roast, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., and then afternoons, it is the drive from 4 to 6 p.m., again on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket. We've got a big weekend of sports coming up on The Ticket this weekend, including 4 NFL games on Sunday.
Lisbon 28, Freeport 21. Lisbon intercepts Freeport with 12.7 seconds left on 3rd and goal. So that's a dramatic win there. See if we have any more finals to be found here. There were 7 games played tonight. We have two 8-man finals tomorrow. Large school at 11 o'clock between Waterville and Yarmouth. Small school at 2:30 between Orono and Old Orchard Beach. And then the Class C South Championship game between Leavitt and defending state champion Cape Elizabeth. That's set for 7 o'clock at Lewiston High School. The winner of that game will play Medomak Valley for the state title in Class C, also at Cameron Stadium in Bangor a week from tomorrow.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight from Hampton Academy as the rain is coming down, and we're going to collect our stuff and get under cover here momentarily. But I do want to thank some great people for our supporting Friday Night Football and high school soccer on Ticket TV this fall. Of course, all of our great sponsors. We appreciate their partnership and all of our wonderful team. And here tonight it was Nate Bailey directing our broadcast in the elements, and Alex Mooney on the scoreboard, Matt Cunha, MJ Whitcomb, Trinity Plord working the cameras here tonight as the rain comes pelting down. For my broadcast partner, Ernie Clark, I'm Jim Churchill saying so long from Hampden Academy. The final once again, the Medomak Valley Panthers 40, the Hermon Hawks 20. This has been Friday Night Football on Ticket TV. We'll see you on December 9th with high school basketball on Ticket TV.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
Fast, friendly, honest, and clean. Counted right in front of you. You won't have to wait long to leave Brewer Redemption Center with cash in your hand. Located in the North Brewer Shopping Center behind the Parody, Brewer Redemption Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. So grab those returnables and head over to Brewer Redemption Center today. Our team is waiting for you.
What's the biggest craze this fall for parties and get-togethers? It's Flash Me Maine. Photo booths are a fun, exciting way to capture memories at your party or event. And Flash Me Maine is the premier photo booth rental company. The Magic Mirror booth is the most elegant, modern, sleek, and stunning booth currently available. Then there's the Flash Me Maine Duo booth, a hybrid booth that is portable. Flash Me Maine has dozens of props and backgrounds to choose from. Their goal is to make sure you have fun and that your photo booth photos make memories to last a lifetime. Let Flash Me Maine photo booth rentals make your next get-together a blast. Find them on Facebook or at flashmemaine.com.
Why is the Coach House Restaurant the best family restaurant around? Is it because of the fine home-cooked meals for the family? Is it because of the delicious homemade desserts? Is it because of the full bar or the spacious Coach House banquet room that you can reserve for holiday parties? Is it because of the large menu of tasty offerings for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? The Coach House Restaurant is the best family restaurant around because of all of these things. See for yourself at 457 Wilson Street Brewer. You can eat in or take out.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales keeps your John Deere running year-round with convenient mobile maintenance service. We service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard in our specialty equipped truck with no mess in your driveway. Our 14-point checkup will keep your John Deere running smoothly. We'll even change attachments for you. Call the Smith Brothers today to schedule expert service right at your door. With 2 trucks now on the road to serve you better.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
High school sports are underway for the 2022-23 season, and C&K Variety in Hermon is ready to help you make it great. Order online or stop by C&K Variety this season for hand-tossed pizza, fresh pasta, sandwiches, salads, and more. Get everything you need in one place. The perfect pregame fuel or postgame treat. Serving the community for decades, we're living proof that incredible fast food doesn't have to come out of a microwave. Open 7 days a week, C&K Variety wishes good luck to all teams this season.
Every Maine winter brings its challenges, but one thing always remains the same. Having the right winter tires on your vehicle will get you and your family where you need to go safely. At Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer, you'll find the lowest prices on tires guaranteed. All the best brands for all the worst weather conditions. From alignments to brakes and everything else under the hood, Twin City Tire wants to help you have your safest winter yet. Find the perfect set of winter tires for your vehicle at Twin City Tire and Service, 609 Wilson Street, Brewer.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org. Creative Options, where it's all about choice.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? When the forecast calls for nasty weather, all roads lead to down east. With Toyota's impressive lineup of 15 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, you're sure to find a model and payment that's right for you. Don't see it on our lot? Here's the latest update on models arriving soon. Pre-order yours now for the fastest delivery. When Maine roads get messy, all roads lead to down east. Your four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive headquarters on Wilson Street in Brewer.
High school football on Ticket TV has been brought to you by Quirk Auto Group, Greenway Equipment, Brewer Redemption Center, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Pine Tree Solar, Next Home Experience, Northeast Driving School, Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, Dean's Detailing, Levesque Business Solutions, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Rebecca's Gift Shop, Height Family of Dealerships, Novus Glass, Firehouse Subs, County Physical Therapy, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals, Chase's Family Restaurant and Hideaway Lounge, and the Coach House Restaurant. High school soccer on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout, Comfort Shoes and More, Autumn of Life Home Care, The Fitch Company, The Corner Store, Smith & Lane Pressure Washing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Loring Job Corps, and Hildreth Street Automotive. Also presented by Down East Toyota, Twin City Tire, Blackfly Coffee Company, C&K Variety, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Creative Options, Kia Van Sickle, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, and Mainly Eyes. High school football on Ticket TV is a production of Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and Sportsnet Maine. Now let's get you out to your